Aloha, Richard Halverson here, and this is ITS148. And today I'm going to go over programming exercise 10.9. So let me share my screen. And so here we are. I'm going to do this programming exercise here, which is due tomorrow, I think. Yes. Okay, so if we take a look at it, looks like this. So we're supposed to write a program that uses a bar chart to display the percentages of the overall grade represented by these four categories of grades, and it looks just like this shown here. So if we I got one right over here. Here we go. This thing here. I've already screenshotted it out. Okay, so so the idea here is we've got the project is worth 20%, the quizzes are worth 10%. This is like for a class. This obviously is not our class because we don't have a midterm or a final or anything. But we're just supposed to write a program that produces this thing. Okay, now let me just first point out that this is misleading. This is wrong. See, the project is 20%. And it's higher than the midterm, which is 30%. So this obviously is not to scale. You want yours to be to scale. Okay. So so let's keep that in mind. So ours is not going to look like this if we use these percentages. Just wanted to point that out. Okay. So so I'm gonna So I'm going to start out. Let's just start out with an approach here for how I'm going to create the canvas. The window and the canvas. So the approach that I'm going to take is I have the canvas here, and this canvas can be something like this is like 0, 0, 0, and this is like 200 or so down, and it can be like 400 or so across. Okay, and I've got 4 things here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to just divide this up into 2, 4. So 4 of them like that, and each of these is 100. 100, and so I may. And there's a the x-axis across here at the bottom is going to be something like here, like right across here, and this would be like maybe at 190. The numbering is for the canvas. The XY, it's 0, 0 is in the upper left hand corner, and then as y increases, it goes down. So that's why it looks like this. And so if I and so then I want to, so I can perhaps have we could start out where each pixel is 1%. So if we did 190 here, then 90, which is probably about here, would be like 100%. Okay, so this is like probably, I'd say this is like around 90. And this would be 100%, and so this would probably be like 10, and this would be like 190, and this would be 200 and 300 and 400. No. 0, 100, 200, 300. Yeah. So this would be 10. This would be just 90. This. Okay, so we're going to be, drawing a. We're going to draw this line, And then we're going to draw this thing. That's a rectangle. And then up the top here, we're going to draw something like, you know, project, you know, what, 20% or something. So that's three things: text up here, a rectangle, and then just this x-axis. And we'll draw this thing, you know, 4 times. One for this one, one for another one for another one, and one for another one, like that. Okay. So with that in mind, let's start. So we can start with we want to do from TKinter, import everything, and I'm going to have some parameters here. I'm going to width. The width of this canvas is going to be 400, and the height of this canvas is going to be, I'm going to say 200, I guess. That's equal sign. And I'm going to do the y of the x-axis. So so that'll be like y equals 0. So this will be like you know, this will be like y equals 0, and this will be like, let's say this is 30%, and this can be like y equals 30. Okay, and so we'll have to do some subtraction, because really this is 190 and this is really like 160, you know, because it's really the coordinates of the actual coordinates of the corners here. But so so I'm going to say that y equals, I'm going to create this variable here, y equals 0 will be equal to 190. Okay, because so that'll be this line right there, 190. Okay, and then let's do a class main GUI, and I'm gonna I might as well just start out with a def init self, and we're gonna have a window. I can just call it window equals TK, and let me I'm gonna save this as a test.py. So I'm gonna take advantage of the okay, so and then I'm going to put a title bar on there. Window title is going to be equal to I'm going to say bar chart, and create a canvas. Self.canvas equals a canvas, and it's going to go into the window. It's going to go on the window, and it's going to be white. Background color is white, and the width is going to be what width is up there, up here, 400, and height is equal to height, whatever height is up there. And then I'm going to just pack that onto the window. And then I'm just gonna call a method that draws a bar chart, that draws a bar, draw bar, and it's going to draw it at starting at position 0, and it's going to be 20%, and it's going to be red, and it's going to say project is 20%. Okay, those are going to be my parameters, or my arguments to this method. And I'll put the method right up here above this. Def draw bar, and it's the self is me, and there's going to be a starting point x along the x-axis, and there's a percent value, and there's a color, and there's a title. Okay, and so first I'm going to draw a line, self canvas create line something, and then I'm going to draw a rectangle, something, I'll put that in a moment, and then I'm going to draw some text at the top. And I'll fill that in there. And so I'm going to draw the project one there, and I'm going to draw the, after that I'm going to draw the quizzes one, draw bar, and I'm going to put that at location. So it'll be like 0, 100, 200, 300. And each time it's going to draw whatever the percentage is inside this thing. Okay, so this will be 100, and this one's going to be 10% blue quizzes. Oops, it's going to be quizzes is 10%. And then we're going to draw another one, which will be like, and we're going to put that at 200, location x equals 200, and it'll be like 30%, and it'll be like a green, and it'll say something like midterm is 30%, and the last one is would be 340, no, it's 30, 20, 30, and that might be something like orange final is 40%. Okay, now this should all be indented. And the end here we'll just say main GUI. Okay, now what goes inside this? Well, creating a line, that's just two coordinates, an x naught, y naught, and an x1, y1. So it's the coordinate of this, which is it's going to be, the x is 0, obviously, 0, and it's y equal, y equals 0, and that's this point. And then the point over here is it's x is it's width. X is width. It's this. It's 400. X is 400. It's this. So 400, comma, y equals 0. So that is hold on a second here. I pause. Hold on. All right, so the create line method, you give the coordinates of one point. You're drawing a line between 2 points. So you give the coordinates of 1 point, and then you give the coordinates of the other point. And so this is coordinates 0, 190. This is 1 point, and this is the other point. So it's going to draw a line between there. And then we're going to draw a rectangle. And the rectangle, you give it this point and this point. You got that? This point and this point. So what's this point? Well, this point is it's the percent. Okay, so this point is going to be 190 minus the percent. Okay, so that's the y. The x is going to be like 10 pixels in, because this is 100, and this is going to be 10, and this is going to be 10 over here, and this here is going to be 80. So this is whatever this point is plus 10. So that's the x. So the x is going to be x plus 10, and the y is going to be y is percent, but we have to subtract the percent from y equals 0. So y equals 0 is going to be like 190, and let's say the percent is 20%, so this is going to be like 170. So that's the upper left-hand corner, and then the lower right-hand corner is going to be whatever x is plus 90, because it's like x plus 90 all the way to here. So that's the x, and the y is just going to be x equals 0, or y equals 0. Okay, so that is that, and then we can also give it a fill color, and that's what we want to fill the rectangle with. So we go fill equals whatever the color is that we passed in. Yeah, so it's this thing. And then so that does that. Now for the title takes as a parameter an xy, which is a center point. So a point right here, that's a center point, and then the actual text to be displayed. So this point is whatever the x is going to be x plus 50, because this thing all the way across is 100, right? And we want to put it right in the middle. So that's x plus 50. It's whatever this x is here, plus 50. X plus 50, that's the x. And then the y is going to be just a little bit higher, or a little bit, this is when we go up, we're subtracting. So whatever the y was here, this was the y, right? xy. It's that plus 5 more, or no, minus like 5 more or something. So let's just put this here. However the size, whatever the size of letters are. Let's do 10. Let's say it starts at 10 pixels higher. Okay, so that's the y, and then the text can be whatever this title was, this thing here. Okay. And so this draw bar is going to be run 4 times. The first time it's going to be run with these arguments, and it's going to be at location 0, which is right here, here, and then the next one is here at 100 and 200 and 300. Weird. It's rainbow, I guess. Okay, so so let's see what this does. So I'm going to save this and run it. Got an error. Main GUI init self-stack object has no attribute pack. That's because canvas. Right. Oops. Okay. Right. Okay. Sorry. Let's see if that fixed it. Oh, I forgot the window main loop. I forgot window main loop. Got to put that in there. Ah, and this thing pops up. Okay, well, let's see. This looks kind of funny because there's all this space up here. One thing we could do is we could make the canvas not be as high, or we could. How about if we double these? We could double these here. If we doubling them would mean we, instead of it just being percent, it can be percent times 2 maybe. See what this does. Well, this is a little better. Times 4. Oh, now 20, 30, 40. These numbers are not right. Oh, 30. This should be 30. Oh, this should be 30. And this is 40. This should be 40. Oops, 40. 40, 40, 20. Oh, no, 30. 30. This 30's got to be the same as that 30. This 10's got to be the same as, okay. That's better. Save that. There we go. That's better. Now, this might be, I see. So now it might be a little bit too high. But anyway, their perspective is nice because, I mean, it's proportional. This is half of that, and this is half of that. It should be, and, you know, this plus this, this plus this equals that. So it's nice and proportional. So anyway, that, I think, that should be enough to for you to hand in this assignment, and you can make it look nice. And that now you should be able to finish up chapter 10, and next week we'll start chapter 11. Thanks for watching.